Hi, this is Kristen, and I like to stitch, especially totes. Well, things with straight lines. I like straight lines. My friend Janet asked if I would show her how to make a simple and easy tote the way I make them, because I'm not really sure of the right way to make them. I just know how I make them. So I'm hoping this helps and that she finds it valuable. First, I start by selecting fabrics. I love mixing prints and textures. So for this project, I've chosen some batiks and some lightweight satin lining fabric. First, create your template. I went with a 13.5 tall by 15 inches wide, and then you cut the two bottom corners 2-inch squares out of the bottom, which will be the bottom of your bag. And I use 2 inches because that way I get a 4-inch bag. Then cut out your pieces and add any cover add-ons. We're going to do pockets on this one. I like pockets. Oh, right, you got to select your thread color. You can either match it or choose a contrast and look at different options. I'm going to go with the sort of vibrant navy for this one. Cut your batting. Just use your cover as a template, pin your add-ons like your pocket, and now you'll be able to kind of give it that quilted effect. So you'll quilt stitch straight through the pocket onto the outside, straight through the batting. Next, you're going to attach handles. I use 2 pins to keep them from moving. Make sure handles are pointed down. Make sure they're consistent from side to side. Now you're going to cut your lining and just use your outer pieces as the template. Now put that aside. Put your 2 outer pieces right sides together, pin and stitch down both long sides, or each of the 2 sides and the bottom. I do a zigzag reinforcement stitch across the bottom. Now you'll sort of smush together your 2 corners, pin, and stitch straight across. I do a straight stitch followed by a zigzag stitch, again for reinforcement. Now turn it right side out and your outside is done. Your tote is almost done. Now we get to do the lining. So pin and stitch your lining. Leave, and when you stitch the lining on each side, leave an opening at the bottom. I use 2 pins to sort of mark the open and close so that I don't forget. Stitch it the same way you did the outers, same thing with the corners. Steam press your seams. Insert the tote right side out into the lining so that they're right sides together. Match the tops evenly. Pin and stitch around the edge. I do a straight stitch at 5/8 inches, and then I follow that with a zigzag stitch, again, to give it just a little more reinforcement, extra reinforcement. Now turn the bag right side out through the hole in the bottom of the lining, and it should kind of look like this. Now we're going to stitch up that hole in the bottom of the lining. No one's going to see it. No need to hand stitch it unless you're just a perfectionist. Kind of close that up, pin it, stitch it closed. Now we're going to top stitch the edge. I do a double top stitch, nice and clean around the edge. Make sure it's smooth, and voila, you have a tote. So, you ready to make more? I hope you found this valuable. I hope it was clear. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. So, meaning a video, not a tote. So, I hope it was valuable, and I hope it just inspires you to make some totes. So, thank you again.